All ears. Ah! Oh no, it's not the touch. It's not the touch. Okay, that's touch. 12x polar. Bonjour. Save that. Nice. Hey, Verteca. I'm on the tour bus right now for Texas. Well, hopefully everybody drives safe. Casey, welcome to our state soon. I guess I can't say our. Am I allowed to say I'm Texan? I don't think so. I wasn't born here. At what point do I become Texan? Or can you never become Texan? All right. Pass. Flames probably has that 50. He do. That's sad. Okay. Little spooky. Little spooky. Little spooky. That is as close as I can get. God, that's such good placement. I hate it. But you're from The Rock? Yeah, but I mean, if you live, there's plenty of people who say I'm a New Yorker, but they like, we're living there. Like, what if I live the rest of my life in Texas? You know? Like 20 years of my life in New York State, and then I just live in Texas for the next like 70 years of my life. Would I not be a Texan at that point? Is it only based on where you're born? Oof, that was a great one. Great pass, thanks. With my bestie in the seat next to me? Good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think Flames would get there in time. Yeah, road trips are only as fun as people you're with. Outside of like 1 or 2 people on my varsity soccer team, I didn't really like a lot of the guys on my team. They were like not really like people who I would get along with ordinarily. So it's like, it just got to this like kind of awkward like in between. My God, we are getting farmed right now off some of these hits. That was a really heavy touch, but I probably should have just jumped immediately. See you later. Good luck in the games. All right, see you, KZ. Thanks for popping in. God, these guys are like RLCS right now. They're actually like free jumping stuff and like calming. Oh boy. Oh, I really thought there was gonna be a goalie, but I also would be wrong in that. All right, we were winning this one anyway. Oh, I was like dead alone. Okay, never mind. I really thought there was some guy on the back post. Cooked? Yeah, that was not a good first game, like whatsoever. That was actually just them being significantly more organized than us. Unfortunate. Matt L. certified forfeit, indeed. He was there. MF Taco, what the heck? Like MF Doom? Hey Aki, hey Terrio. I don't think I've ever listened to MF Doom. I should probably get on that. Enough people say good things, you know? You are not MF Doom. Well, I figured I don't wear a mask. How are you? My school got canceled because of hurricane. Can't relate. It is sunny and not super breezy here in Texas. Catter with a 40 stream streak, damn. All right, this man is one of the few that can actually request where's the stream. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long. I thought you broke it the other day. I know I streamed it a couple odd times and you were like, you stopped in, you were like, ah, I got it, don't worry. Where's the stream at? It's currently on. He saved me a few times. Didn't know you live in Texas? I do. When I was at work, that's funny. Logging in between your clients. A hard time client ranks in the new season, service controls playing people I shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it is. We're playing the same team that rocked our crap yesterday, or last game, so let's see how this game goes. A world in which my teammates knew I was going for bump. On fort. Sad. I've been alright, Lejang. I'm on a 2-stream streak. I mean, I'm proud of you. Bring some ankles in RL. I got D3 again, but I lost this morning. Don't worry. I'm getting closer and closer to champ. I believe in you. Hey, Mendel. Nice. Is this Zan? No, maybe not. I don't know. You got a TikTok account? Good. Growing the content. Hopefully you figure out how to make TikTok work for you, because it is one platform I genuinely cannot understand how to grow on anymore. Oh, he's huge, dude. Mahalaj, hello. Why are high rank names one word or something? Or something like hamburger helper? I'm sorry? Are you saying there should be a rank called a hamburger helper? I don't know if that's really what the game developers had in mind. However, can you imagine if it was like sponsored ranks? Man, this game is a game. Where it's just Grand Champion 3, brought to you by Ally Bank. And you're just like, SSL brought to you by Hamburger Helper. Every season there's a new sponsor. Ah, sad. Nice, Thunder. That's what we like. I was like, can I play with you? Nope, I do not play with people unless it's a viewer game day, and it is not a viewer game day. First, because I said so. That's fair enough, Goose. And you can also ban anyone who came before you, so. Why are high-ranked players named simple words, something like Dander Taco? It's because high-ranked players want an edgy name, like Civilian or Flames. I personally like background character as a name. I think it's kind of funny. I'll donate $50. Donate $50 and I will play a single game with you. Great pass. That's positioning for real. Also $50 US, unfortunately. I can't take any other currency. It's $50 and some people other currency is literally like $3 for me. Actually, on PC, you can make it anything. Console is the bottom. I mean, I feel like if you take this game serious enough, eventually you just buy a PC because you know that's how you should be playing this game at a high level. My name is Core Value or Ballin' Like Curry 34. I hate console names. Console names are the worst because every good name is taken. So you can never have like an actual name unless you like add a bunch of nonsense to it. There's an art form to the X thing, you know? Playing Rocket League on the PS3. Bro, playing on a console after you've been used to PC is actually like legitimately one of the worst experiences. That's the thing that made me realize how much better PC was. Because when you go to console from PC, you notice the frame rate to a certain extent, but the input lag is the most brutal thing about console that people don't truly realize. And that's the thing that bothers me the most. Is like you press a button and you can just tell how delayed it is compared to a PC. You're like, why does it feel like it's literally like half a second after I press a button? But when you're playing on a console, you don't notice until you actually see the difference. Haha! He thought. Oh, I was gonna say he thought again because I thought I lined that up well, but. Bro literally says, can I play with you? I say no. He says, I'll donate $50. I said yes, and now he doesn't have to, and now he's not donating. Crazy. I love when people try to call me out, and then I say yes, and they're like, oh no, the bluff to get what I wanted worked. It's like, then it's not a bluff, you just are bad at predicting stuff. I hate this Tiger guy. Well, luckily I also hate Angie. It's why anytime she does anything tomorrow during Star Chasers, when I'm casting her for North America, I'm just going to ignore her. Like, if she scores a goal, I'm just going to pay attention to the assist. If she gets a flip reset goal, I'm literally just going to be like, wow, her teammates are really good at positioning themselves for that goal. Just going to be like, man, it's great how this VR Momentum team does, despite the locker room issues presented by Angelica. Things I do anything for the team, shake my head. Yep. Snooki and Courtney show. Starring Angie as a background extra. What time will that be at? My call time is like, I think it's like 1:30 Central Time. So it's kind of later in the afternoon. I'm just out for morale support. Okay. Disagree. What? I didn't touch that at all? Wow, that went through my camera. That's why it looked so close. You on Twitch? I am on Twitch. Murderky. Hey, tap that, Thunder. Oh, he got tapped. Oh, that's a goal. Bang. Thunder, no! Thunder, yeah! I didn't think he hit that on target. Twitch chat has been very active lately. Twitch chat is filled with a bunch of degenerates who don't feel like working right now. Angie's the Marshawn Lynch of Women's Rocket League. Just there so she's gonna get fined. That is true. Angie, I love your fun fact. I will definitely be bringing it up during broadcast. To outlive and overpower my enemy is great name. Great thing to put. I love when people actually fill out that stuff in like fun ways. Wait, what was it? You said, I own a lot of pets. 8 cats, 4 dogs. I think your wording was, I own too many animals. Oh, sorry. Man, I'm threading the needles on these demos. These guys just need to move a little bit. Are we gonna pass that middle? Bang. Bang. The opposite of bang. Janab. Can I bump dimes? No. Just trying to stay in front. Spawn, please. Spawn, please. Haha! All right. Dep. I own a herd of pets. Goosey, what are you up to? I think it's 3 dogs, 4 dogs. Oh, Angie, probably. Oh, I thought you were talking. I mean, you have a decent number of dogs. Or am I completely misremembering and you only have like 2 dogs? I was sick at work, pissing, shitting, vomiting. Managed to make it a full week. Let's go. No sick days. Let's go. Someone was asking me what car I would use if I couldn't use like any of the meta cars. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any idea why, but I love this Batmobile. The Batmobile 89 car fucks. It has sexual relations with people's mothers. I had so much faith I could get that around. Watch me whip. Oh no. The references are getting dated. String Daddy, thank you for the 3 sub.
Sexual relations with people's mothers.
Wait a minute. Hi, uh-oh. I don't like how that relates. Oh. Guinea pigs too? Guinea pigs are kind of cute. I dated a girl growing up that had gerbils. And wow, they're cute, but they live for like a year. I couldn't cope with a pet that I would have for like a year before it immediately dies. Gerbils are just a more adorable mice. Oh, this one? Okay, I'll leave that for Thunder. No, please wide. Dude, why would you play that angle? I literally was like, okay, I have a wide open clear down the middle, but he's probably gonna play that. He's gonna dive across. He literally just gave me the goal. I'm so angry, dude. I literally hit it to the sideline because I was thinking there's no way he's gonna play the clear on the outside when it's so obvious I can just score if I just hit it forward. Oh my God, why do I try to outthink people who don't think themselves? Why didn't I go for that when I knew that they were gonna be late to it? So many questions, chat. Was mad because she wanted pet capybaras. How do you even get those? I feel like, aren't those like animals that are probably only in the wild anyway? No, I missed my flick. I'm such a bot. Preston been done having the girl. Oh, did I help? They're legal owned in Wisconsin? Really? Is that like a specialty pet store type thing? Like, is it technically an exotic pet? I feel like technically you probably have to import them. Are capybaras even like native to like North America? Oh, but not to be front zoned? That would not be fun. Ah, a little too heavy. We're just gonna hope that, actually, we're gonna assist him. We don't need that much boost. Ready? Little spooky. Nice bounce. Hi, Kyle. Wow. Hotspot actually had a lot more power than I thought he would be able to physically generate. This is kind of scary. Whoa, 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 whoa! He got a lot of power on that last touch. What the heck? That's unfortunate. Wow, he got a lot more than I thought. All right, well, on for it. Just like she got peer pressure into liking a guy last year, so we'll see how that works out. I'm guessing what you mean to intend to say was that she says she likes you, but you're afraid that she was peer pressured into liking you. I think you're overthinking it. I think it's fine. Got to work on that air dribble defense. Well, the thing is like, I would challenge earlier because it's not a good air dribble, but I just don't know when people actually randomly peak in this rank. So I always had to like wait. Like if this is like a higher rank, I probably just would have went, you know? But I was also pretty convinced that he would try to go for an air dribble bump, and I'm like, I'm at an angle where it's like probably easier to do that. But no, he chose to do the much slower like version or whatever. So it's like, ugh. How many viewers in Twitch? I don't know. I don't pay attention to the metrics. Yeah, it's off right now, so I have no idea. I'm gonna assume probably somewhere between 20 and 40. Usually. I mean, it's pretty early on, so I don't know how many people are actually in. I'd probably say less than that then. Oh, I like the part where I missed the boost. Nice. Hey, it's frantic. He just goes all caps, danger! Frantic the homie. Oh, can knock it that time. Yellow. His doctor. Well, these player splits, what would a squad you like to see? I don't really know about a player split that I would want to see right now. I kind of just curious to see what happens. The fact that Rise left makes me want to wish for... I think Rise, Joyo, and Appjack would be an insane team, although I feel like it might be a little too overlappy in terms of playstyle. I think an all-British super team would be crazy. Especially since I'm pretty sure Appjack is leaving Dallas, maybe even the country, so. Probably easier just to go home considering his girlfriend lives in the UK still. And now that Gen G is splitting up, it's like... I would say Appjack is probably one of the biggest free agents out there. Outside of, I guess, LJ and FK, but I don't know. I feel like Appjack is a more guaranteed. You can put him with most people, and it'll probably be a guaranteed, like, great team. Ooh, so we're getting, like, cooked, chat. Already left out. So, well, he put out a tweet selling his PC and monitor and stuff, and it has to be gone in like a day or whatever. So that stuff is like something that makes me feel like he's leaving pretty soon. Big Coconuts Girl is a completely different streamer. You look slop. You look what? I love it when my teammate can physically see I'm on 0 boost, and he's like, I'll let you have it. And I was like, wow, usually teammates see me with full boost and don't let me have it, but. Sleepy, S-L-E-E-P-Y. And I am not sleepy. I am just existing constantly in this state. All right, you got that? Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, Stuck. How did you know I was spiking it straight down? I'm kind of curious about that. Did you just flip into this? That's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. All right, GG's. Close one. I like the part where we didn't get a single shot on target. I didn't realize the frantic cartoon squad. I saw Stuck in Time and exclamation mark overhead of it. Yeah, he's those are good guys. Those are good guys. They're fun dudes. Not fun to play, but since they're super low OMR still, so I'm playing with genuine GC2s. And do you think Vatira plus Zen is a good combo? I mean, yes, they're already like friendly with each other, and they'd be insane. Thing is, Zen is sticking with Vitality, and Vatira is sticking with KC, so that's not gonna happen. Hey, Schnickel. Do you want a quick dose of serotonin? Sure. All right, Mir Scissors has redeemed a game of camera shake. Going to doesn't have a girl? Yeah, he does. It's just not official. And if he isn't, then he has got 0 game. No, but he does. I mean, I don't know if it's not official or not, or if they're just keeping it on the down low or whatever, but it's not super hard to figure out if you look at their socials. I don't want to be spreading rumors. Oh, it's off the ceiling for that? Wait, everybody missed. What is going on right now? What is going on right now? Check DMs. All right, 1 sec. No, I tried to pre-jump, but it was actually too light of a touch. Didn't realize that demo until too late. Sad. So were you back at SSL? What do you mean, were I back? I don't know what that implies. Am I currently, or was I? My God, this is so painful. All right, that should be wide open. Let's go, okay. All right, what's the DM? Ha! It's so round. It's a little Dragonite Squishmallow. I like that. Like the stream will tickle you when you're almost asleep? That's terrifying. You know what I hate, actually? That feeling where you get where you get like you see a bug or something and you kill it, and then you start feeling like little like pings on like your like arm hair or leg hair, and you're like, is that a bug crawling me? Are there more bugs? I hate that like that awareness you get. That, oh right, like once you see one bug, it's like, oh right, then now there are other bugs in my home. There's probably plenty that I don't see. Okay. Okay. I thought he'd touch that, or just anything on this. This is just a weird decision. He like jumped and then immediately bailed and then just passed the ball out. I was like, oh. All right, we're getting close to the critical mass of needing to invite someone. Feel an invisible roach or something on my back frequently. Nothing beyond me. Terrifying. Okay. More rank you. This is GC2 right now. We're typically GC3 SSL at the end of the season. Slowly trying to rank up against the endless onslaught of full parties. Oh, this one isn't a full party, so that makes it a little sadder. Okay. Okay. Jump. We can't even score that one. Ooh, nice little flip reset. Let's see who's available to help out. Let's invite Noli. Yeah, he's just chilling, you know? Invite Vince, maybe, I don't know. Let's play a breakout a little bit. Sure, why not? Game to say goodbye. I'm in a microwave. I'm a microwave, by the way. Good to know that you're a microwave. I'm not sure why you're saying goodbye. Unless the firmware within the microwave does not allow browsing the internet anymore, which in the first place, I mean, congrats on being able to browse the internet. Ugh. That was the camera shake. That was definitely what affected that last game. I don't know. We'll see how many more games there are now that I've Q-dodged all the full parties. Faraday cages, so it makes sense there'd be no internet there. Yes. Hey, Zarko. You cross-platform streaming? I am. I'm live on Twitch at the same time right now. Oof. Isn't that illegal? Illegal? No. It is not prohibited by Twitch or YouTube. Twitch used to say it was bad, but then they changed it because they realized, hey, we're probably losing a lot of people if we're saying it's either YouTube or us. And people are like, okay, I'm just gonna run on YouTube. And so Twitch is like, wait, no, don't leave. And then they changed their policy. Because to be honest, as much as I love Twitch, if I had to choose between one or the other, I probably would go with YouTube. Like, Twitch is like not, there's like zero growth available on Twitch at a certain point. It's like, yeah, I have my most like momentum on Twitch, but at a certain point, I'm just like, I can't keep streaming here if there's no potential to grow. Like, at least in YouTube, people can find your stream organically, whereas on Twitch, it's like, unless they're getting a raid to you, or specifically finding you in the hyper long browse feature, looking through every live channel, you are not growing. In my country, microwave is illegal because we don't allow happy microwaves. I'm very lost what's happening in this joke, but okay. I'm not doing raids from mid-channel after those growth. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, my biggest jumps in follower growth were always from like Rocket League and College Carball, like multi-thousand person raids. And then when Rocket League prohibited that from ever happening again, it was like, oh. Yeah, I think the problem I think Twitch is dealing with right now is that personally, I think the streamers of tomorrow are going to be on YouTube and probably like TikTok. They're not going to go to Twitch because no one really thinks Twitch is like where all the live streams that currently exist are featured. But I mean, when you look at what Twitch offers versus everything else, it's kind of just like whatever. The only reason people would stream on Twitch is if they're multi-streaming to other stuff. If Twitch came out yesterday and said like, hey, we no more multi-streaming, there'd be no more Twitch streamers coming there because there's no benefit to doing Twitch. For this, it's just like, well, it's another place I can stream, you know? So it's like, you know, you're technically spreading your tendrils out, getting more people to watch, growing your communities or whatever, but I don't know. As much as I have like a lot of momentum on Twitch, and I would definitely, I know several people who have decided and told everyone on Twitch, hey, I'm only streaming on YouTube now. I know most of them would not come back. They would not be like, okay, let's watch on YouTube. They would just be like, I'm not watching on YouTube. And that's fair, because people just like to stay on one thing. Hopefully this is a bit and these guys aren't being weird. Am I playing casual? I'm so lost. What's happening here? Specs do you have in your PC? I have a AMD Ryzen 9 3900X, 2080 Super, 32 gigs of RAM. I mean, it was basically that. I know one person redeemed an Alpha Flex right after I got a 30K person raid, which immediately dropped the F-bomb, which I was not happy about. Granted, I know a lot of you guys were just thinking it'd be funny, like, oh, look at this fun thing, but like that probably killed a lot of the reason a lot of people don't get raids anymore. It's one of those things I turned off everything that I thought would be bad except for that one thing. But the thing is like, you can still add like a small thing. It just feels weird when you're like doing a, like, you can still do like a small list of like approved streamers, because that's the biggest issue with trying to raid streamers, especially the mid-size, is that a lot of them don't know the training that they need, like the media training of like, hey chat, we're about to get a crazy raid. Can everyone shut up, stop swearing, stop talking about inappropriate stuff just for like a little bit so the stream can get the raid and it's not horrible. These guys are so incredibly annoying. Kenny P buttery smooth, that's all I need. Never really been interested in going beyond that. I'll let them have that. Oh, we were both waiting for the exact touch. Oh, the breakout? Why not? I dare to score the goal 10 times? Yeah, I don't know how to do that, considering I'm playing in the second highest rank in the game, but okay. Are we okay? That's kind of crazy that I was the only person in the midfield. Not for it. Do you hate Epic for what they did? Nah. They're just being slow. That's it. They're not doing anything to the game. They took away trading, and that's the only like actual objective negative I think they've done. Oh my god, dude. That was by far the worst possible bounce that could have happened. They hit like the exact point in the corner where it doesn't bounce off the wall and out, or like rolled to the middle. It literally just bounced perfectly straight down and into the guy on the near post. That's insane that you got it around me without even a 50. Bruh. All right, I'll let Kate have that. Nice. I had to make sure they jumped out of my way. I'm gonna eat apple now. Have a good stream. Okay, peace. You can do it. I'm not scoring 10 goals in a GC3 or SSL lobby. That's not how it's gonna work. You'd get to maybe 4 and then they'd forfeit. Like there's no shot a team would stay in for all 10 goals. The only way that would ever happen is if you're playing a ones game, and even then they'd probably forfeit. What a pass, Kate. There we go. Don't give up playing the game. I didn't. Best advice for getting out of 1500 in twos? Be faster than your opponent. Twos is not really about anything else than just being fast and not being a jerk teammate who just chases all the time. Like, be fast at the plays, be confident, but also just pay attention to what your teammate's doing. If your teammate's also chasing a ball, just assume they're going for it, you know? Too many people I watch playing twos, they're like, I don't know how to rank up, and they're just constantly double committing with their teammate. I'm like, homie, it's very obvious that your teammate had it. Even if you think you had a better option, if they're right underneath the ball, if they're driving right at it, just let them have it. Like, don't overcomplicate things. Just them, it's this 5-minute replay of them being the most selfish player imaginable and be like, what am I doing wrong? I'm like, well, I don't know. Like pretending that the ball's always yours is probably the first thing. I think next time I actually have a partner, I'll queue twos. I don't think I'm queuing twos the rest of the season unless I have a partner. I absolutely refuse to play my garbage placement rank games without someone. I think I've literally lost my last 9 twos games, and they've all been heartbreakingly brutal, like goals. How'd you get your name? My friend came up with it while we were getting dinner way back when. MMR right now? Well, if you saw the number on the screen that flashed directly after the game in my name, then that is my MMR, but I'm like pretty low. It's like 1680 right now. Been a lot of back and forth, win-loss, 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 and then a couple losses in a row last night, so a little bit lower. Still getting out of that early season funk where you're running into like last season's SSLs at like 17, 20. Very weird. I'd expect YouTube chat to see that number they can't read. That's true. Best way to get out of Plat 3, learn how to aerial and play off the wall for defense. So obviously learning how to just tap the ball or whatever. But ideally what I'm talking about is like learning how to have the ball come to you on the wall and be able to actually like hit it, you know? A lot of guys in Plat just focus on aerials and it's fine, but like you gotta learn how to fast aerial eventually. That's how it gets you to diamond. But wall defense and being able to actually hit the ball on the wall without just flailing by it every single time is a very important thing to learn. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have let him have it. Run for it. Bro is air dribbling off target from midfield with admittedly 0 boost, and we ego chow that. Not really sure what's going on there. Not really a threat. Also, we double commit for reasons I can't explain. Just one of those things I always kind of wonder about when people commit on certain challenges. Couldn't get below that. Working stay, create an alt account for playing with friends. Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not making an alt account. Oh, nice. You look tired. I don't know why people think I look tired. I literally look like I always look. I slept 8 hours today. I'm literally drinking caffeine. Do you think his whiff gets to him? I'm sure it's gonna bother him for the rest of his days, but not in the way that's gonna like cripple his emotions. Like he's a competitor. He's lost in grand finals before. Like, you know. I think it's literally just my hair was messy. I think if I like combed it over, people would not talk at all about how tired I look. Like, am I actually streaming like... No, I'm not. I'm literally just looking at the game. But because I'm not like... Ah! It's the same nonsense over and over. All these other CCs, they're too youthful. They're too youthful and energetic. It makes me look old and tired. Cats or dogs? I have 2 cats and 0 dogs, so... I mean, they're both great. I just would prefer having a cat. Why do you look so tired today? Wrath, why do you look so douchey today? Oh, wait, that's just you every day. Owned. Jenny, your last back while you're on the wall! It's so simple! Just use your brain! What, where, like, God! It's so frustrating. Just use your frontal lobe. You're defending against 1% of what's likely to happen. Nice chow. Jenny, hope you're in middle. And okay, I was gonna insta forfeit there, but they were technically in the middle. I hit it a little low. It's just like when you're last back and the ball is already on the sideline and a guy's going as fast as possible, he's gonna hit it off the wall into the middle. And our teammate just does not even factor that in at all. You should be going on the wall, and the moment you realize, oh, he's going really fast, you should back up and then play shadow. And instead he's just like, nah. And then full sends, and then we get countered and scored on. It's just like, homie, like this wouldn't happen if you just didn't go on the wall. Why is that guy's name so long? Because he has to explain that he has not slept more than 4 hours the past 2 days. Glad that he's playing ranked. Very good to know the sleep deprivation guy is on my team. Sad. Oh, all right, we're gonna Q dodge them. I do not want anything to do with those lobbies. He's still in GC2? Oh, believe it. I am the guy. Gonna be here for a while. Do you have to finish cooking? Cool. Finally finished climbing into champ last night. Good to know. How's it feel? How's the wife and kids? Non-existent. Just how I like them. Taco's married? Yeah. It's called Thick Rind. You end up getting Thai food? Indeed I did. It was delicious. I'm about to go to work, Dan. That's crazy how time zones work. Try Indian food? I have several times. I love Indian. This place is like a Thai Indian fusion place anyway, so. Welcome back, Cambo. Do you remember the tallest man you've ever seen? Do I remember the encounter? No, I know I've met some insanely tall people. I want to say I met, when I was on the University of Arizona campus, there was like a center that was like 7'3" or 4. And seeing those people in person, you're like, that's an alien. Like, that's like too tall. Have you any Middle Eastern dishes, not including falafel or hamid? Hey, Khalid. I've had a lot of Turkish stuff, but I can't remember the name of any of it. I used to date a Turkish girl. I've had a lot of Turkish stuff. had some Afghani food. But again, like it's like I've gone to like restaurants and eaten in people's homes, but like I have no idea what these dishes are called. They were good though. I remember being very good. Go. Boop. Hey, T-Bart. Hi, Branch. Oh, that's... Why are your lids broken? Probably. Jamaica coconut with a raid? I'm sorry. My Twitch alerts decide sometimes to not go off. Hey, Jamaica coconut. How you doing? Oh, my God. My bad. Yeah, I need to just go back to old alerts, even if they're run by evil people, because the Twitch alerts just decide to never go off. My God. Right, welcome in, everybody. I'm Danu Taco. I'm full-time commentator within Rocket League, and full-time content creator as well. Not nearly on the level that Coconut is. But we out here. Typically stream every day. We're on GC3 SSL. Right now we are unfortunately in GC2. Solo queue has not been kind. We're just trying to figure out our way back. But it's all right. It's the beginning of the season anyway, you know? Oh, Biryani? Oh, I love Biryani. I've had that a lot. Shouldn't have assumed he had that. Unfortunately. What time is it for you? It is 4:37 p.m. Kept getting knocked from D3 Division 2 to D2? Yes. All right, I'm just going to ball chase at this point, since most of these goals are just us getting outpaced. Oh. Okay. Is this like Kansas sauce? It is. How are we not winning this game? It's like a rank 8 player right there. Shot? Oh. Sure. Bruh. All right, we got 2 minutes. We can come back, especially when Sauce finally shows why he's rank A. All right, teammate, pass. Bang. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. For it. That was like lowercase bang. Get that now! HP falls on it. Close one. Sauce part 2. Sauce'em. Okay, EHB. I'm not a huge fan of that double commit. Are they at a party? They're not. All right, that's too heavy of a touch. I have a flipper set on that. EHB, you really just, you just don't get it, dude. No, I was rushing to get to it, but I was more playing a 50 than the actual shot. Halfway through, I was like, oh wait, they're actually gonna let me have that. That's cringe of me. Yeah, I figured. All right, this is not winnable anyway. Unfort. Get some breakout shots. I would love to if there's ever a chance for me to do that without completely selling our defense. Oh. I just need to not be on my PC. That is the peril of working at your PC as well. Are they ever going to do the OG Season 14 thing and allow more people to get the GC title again? What? I mean, I think the longer people play, the better they're going to get. To cuddle my Dragonite? Sounds like a plan. Hi, Mythoak. No. At like 1650 without trying, that's, I mean, just how it is. They don't inflate anybody when it comes to rank. Alright, we're just gonna have to survive in MMR until we get a duo going. That's the plan right now, chat, because otherwise it's gonna be a ugly climb. Did you just start the stream? No. I've been live for about an hour. I did solar. Hey. No. Still gonna use his body. If I go on stream early? Nah, I mean, I'm in free play, but that's just because it's the daytime. So queuing threes is a little spotty because there's only so many lobbies you can get into, you know? Because even though we're not at the highest MMR, it still, you know, restricts you from getting too many games because there's just only so many people online at this time. Do you remember me? Yes, Road Rage Nathan. You came in a while back. Super hard to watch your streams? Yeah, the EU time is a little tough. But if I streamed at night, then you'd never see it. Some more full party action. Love to see it. Okay. Well, I'll send you a schedule so you know when to stream. Yeah, I'll send a when to work or when to meet link. And just get all 40, 50k people around it. Wow, that bounced so perfectly to drip. I like the bold strategy of me going off the ceiling to get it, and his task to avoid me was just to hit it right at me. Zero boost issues. Anything about the name Andrew? Eh. It's fine. I don't have any like negative thoughts about it. I don't think about most names, you know? Unless like attached to someone I dislike, I don't really have an opinion on most names, you know? I never like the name Connor, for example, because there's a really... Whenever I hear that name, I just think of the really douchey guy that I went to school with. Dude got suspended for a month because he called in a fake bomb threat. Not because he didn't want to take a test or anything, just because he thought it'd be funny. You know, that type of humor where like, oh guys, what if I called in a fake bomb threat? But it was also less innocent stuff where like we had a deaf cafeteria worker who read lips whenever you ordered. And he would purposely cover his mouth and laugh at her when she couldn't understand him. And I'm just like, wow, you're like objectively a bad person. Like you were not raised well. You know how like kids are just uniquely cruel? But he was like special even in that case. Great pass, all right. I said. Thought he was a little bit closer, farther away than that. All right, Caesar, go. Hey, possum. Or pasta, I guess. God damn it, that was a flat hitbox type moment. Really thought Drip was trying to do something more fancy than just tab it. He was looking like he was going for the reset. I think he actually was, but he just underhit it. Either way. Something about my teammate saying, can you believe I was 1830 this rank? And now look at me, down in 1600s and then whiffing every pass we gave. That's a rough one. Shout out Flo, though. We've known him for a while. Oh, this is not going well, chat. I might have to actually switch to a real car. Myself very terrible in the first game, and that might be my last. Oh, that was your first game on, and you're already quitting? Honestly, I just go to free play for like 15 minutes, and then get back on, and you're probably fine. Can you put some Family Guy on in the corner? Yeah, I don't know if I can legally do that. I have seen actually some streamers do that, like they'll put like some Subway Surfers video on a loop, and I always find that really funny. I'm like, if that actually increases retention, low-key, that'd be really funny. He's Tech Oss on my team, and he's AFK. Fun. He's signing off. Matt, well, you guys don't realize that Matt's actually 75, so he thinks of most chats as like letters you're writing, so he signs off on his chats. Put on Kitchen Nightmares for 12 hours a day. I've never understood that. Hey guys, we're gonna be streaming all the time. We're not going offline, but then they like take a half-a-day break. I'm not saying you shouldn't take a break, but I'm like, does that count? Like, what if I just went live for 4 hours and then played Kitchen Nightmares for the rest of the day and then came back on 20 hours later? Is that actually like me being live the whole time? I feel like a true subathon should like be you live on camera for most of it. I understand sleeping or something, but like, I don't know, outside of sleep, don't like leave your PC for half a day. You should play Roblox with me? I will never play Roblox. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. Blark. There's no games. Are we gonna have to play a twos game? Question mark? Oh, thank God. We don't have to play Two's game yet. Oh, I got that Jenny this time. Who's my third? Crew? Okay. I just want to get one of them. It's not my scent. You say that as in like you have a scent, like a fragrance. The Matt L perfume. Tickle by Matt L. Oh, I kind of got joned right there. Was that a blind demo? That was actually pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. He just turned like randomly into the middle and hit me. I think low-key was probably turning to find me, and then the ball just like found its way to him. Oh, I think he left it for me, sad. I was gonna pass back middle for him. I waited half a second, and I think he did the exact same reason. He was like, oh, Taka's probably on that. And I was like, ah, Nips is probably on that. Ever played War Thunder? I'm not a mobile game person. You guys ever played Balatro? Apparently it's already the top paid game on the entire, like, app store. That guy's gotta be a billionaire if he's a solo dev. This guy's gonna be making so much money. Also, someone was like, oh, by the way, Flappy Bird is going to come back to the App Store. And people are like, wow, it's going to make so much money. And I'm like, I think Flappy Bird is funny because it was in its time. I think if you just make the exact same game, like, people aren't Googling Flappy Bird emulator to play anymore. It was just fun because it was there. Balatro's on mobile. You didn't know that, E-Rich? There's like all these, the guy who made it tweeted out that it's the top paid app. And someone was like, you've just destroyed thousands of hours of productivity, maybe even millions across the world. You can, yeah, you can get it on your Switch, you can get it on your phone, you can get it on your tablet. I haven't looked at mobile games in a long time. Yeah, I just saw the announcement via Twitter. I don't even play Balatro, but I have a bunch of friends who are like full on addicted to it. It was divine, good. I'll be buying on mobile because I love Balatro. Damn, he's just never gonna work a day in his life again. Oh, these guys are really what a saving. Frosty, keep asking someone to play Roblox with you. I think you should just go find friends that play Roblox. Okay. That's what I'm doing. No, you're asking other people to to play Roblox with you instead of just finding people who already play Roblox and then ask them to play. Also getting married this afternoon. Should probably focus on that. Bro, I literally had the pre-jump. That's so cringe. My pre-Roblox. Yeah, but it's such a weird thing to do. Hey, does anyone else want to play this really niche and usually generationally defined like game? And that like a lot of like younger kids would play it and not too many older people? Do you want to play this game? It's like, it'd be like walking up to a stranger and asking if they want to play a game rather than just going to a whole collection of people already playing the game. They'll give me attitude. You're gonna go alpha? No one who plays Roblox is an alpha. I'm gonna tell you that right now. No one says who says is an alpha. Also, my hot take, anyone who cares about being called an alpha is not an alpha. It's a great self-defining exception. Literally the least alpha thing you can do, in my opinion, based on like the colloquial definition of it, is care if other people think you're an alpha. Nah, Birdie, you're fine. Pasta is just a yapper. I did nothing wrong. I think you were just yapping too much. Birdie is my mod. These cues, dude. One day. What word or emoji do you use? Let's check. You said guy too many times. It thinks you're just spamming. If you put the same word over and over, it'll tell you that. Yeah, Nightbot's a little sensitive, but I don't know. It catches more bad than erases good, you know? Can't wait to show my kids all my favorite YouTube videos when they grow up. Charlie the Unicorn? Every time I show a presence and a shadow finger called Angie steps in, yeah, Angie's always there to add a little negativity to the chat. You can always rely on that. Rely on that. Rely on her for that. There we go. Peace. You should mod me because I'm actually Alexander Hamilton. So why would I mod a dead guy? Also a cheater. Bro literally got killed in a duel. Like, get your game up, homie. I'm not dead. Dead. Check again. Kind of a cool pinch there. Accidentally smurfed rank A and rank X players playing in 1600s. Love this. Huge game. Great game. Huge fan. Nice. What's a good dish? Anything from IKEA. They make good dishware. I really thought you had that. Make me a mod because I need my ego stroked? No. You need to mod people, if anything, at the lowest point of their confidence. Give them purpose. Borderline hilarious goal if that went in. Already? They're trolling. I'll tell him if money he has to make you mod. That is true. I told anyone if they donate $500, I will make them a mod. Tori. Thank you for the $20. Appreciate you. Man, it was so generous to distract me from that kickoff.
Go ahead and make that go.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was counting it out at like 3 and then it said 1. And I had a 6th sense that my teammate was not going to get that touch. Or just drive safe, more or less. Type responsibly. Oh. Okay. Victoria, thank you for the 20. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're doing well. Donation is appreciated. Every time you guys donate, 1 polar bear is saved. And every time you don't, 1 is taken off this earth. Nice. I'm literally in the middle of a game. I will get to the dono goal, don't worry. And I would love that to spawn. Thank you. Oof, very high hit for no reason. Save the polar bears. Whoa, Tori! Thank you for the additional 20. Can we reach 50 on the day, chat?
Polar bears.
Tori single-handedly keeping the polar bear population alive. Everyone else hopes for extinction. Very L of you. That's pretty bold. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
50 is easy.
Apparently it is. Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. Guys, think of all, well, 20 and 20 saved 2 polar bears. We've saved exactly half of a polar bear with that last 10. Good to know. I found you. Hey, Carl. Why do people say I found you? If you just sub to someone and then, you know, remember my very simple username, it's very easy to find me again. I think you just mean like you're flipping through or whatever. I don't know YouTube that much. Ah, okay. Well, hello, Carlo. Terrifying. Hey, Jaden. College is hard. I don't believe pasta's in college. Dude, thank you for the $5.
100 days till mod, and I hear if you eat honey from another state it helps with allergies.
Sure. I don't want to work, I feel that. You start applying to jobs are nice, gives you purpose, more importantly income, so you can survive and live. Oh, he also jumped. Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say, I'm like, what happened? I have to one-up to Jeffrey. Thank you for the. He's already gifted 50, but now we have a $5 and then a $6. Okay, I see how it is. It has to one-up. Good job, Cruising. Think 17 too early? Eh. My first job was when I was 18. Does it make me donate 100 to Data Talk on YouTube? No. I mean, unless you want to kill polar bears, Matt. Which I don't know your personal philosophy is. Maybe you do actually want to kill them. There's one thing I've noticed about Matt, is how often he strikes out against the endangered species in the world. He's like, you know what, I would really hit the spot? A white-horned rhino. And I'm like, aren't they extinct and protected? He's like, yeah, but screw those guys. It's like, it's the only thing that'll cure my hair loss. I'm just gonna lightly tap because it's a much harder clear, except if we all rotate at the exact same time, unfortunately. Oh, that was not the bounce I thought it would be. Your post guy just decided halfway through he didn't want to go for that. On fort. Oh, he's backwards on. Oh, that's unfortunate. Should I wait or increase my money? You should, if you're willing to get a job, you should do that. I mean, the job market's kind of garbage, but that's only assuming you're not gonna get like a normal teenager job of like working in a grocery store, like stocking shelves, you know? Ooh, I would love it if we could put a hand up. As your first job, I worked the tech help desk at my college. There we go, 65 goal. Might get better soon with interest rates going down. That could be cool. Honestly, I came across a thing that I kind of want to like talk about with like other coordinators and whatever, but there's this job in Dallas at this like small private school that wants an esports director. It's like in Dallas, so it's like a 20-minute drive for me. Maybe even like 15 if it's North Dallas, I forget. But they want like a director of esports, and normally I'd be like, that doesn't feel like it'd be something I can do. But all the job is like, we want you to have like 4 years of experience working in esports in any capacity. And then beyond that, have teaching experience, which I do have both of those. And then they were like, yeah, because you might have to design curriculum. You might have to decide who gets hired and fired in your esports program to teach different classes and whatnot. You might have to teach and whatnot. The dude got him a thing with his $7. Oh my gosh.
You ever hear about the albino grizzly bear that got sent back and forth to Antarctica several times after being misidentified multiple times?
Wait, an albino bear got sent back because people saw it white and then just sent it back, and then people in Antarctica was like, wait, no, send it back, and then send it back again, and then other people were like, hey, look, that's a polar bear, he should go back. That's crazy. Your toe dust? Nah, I gotta keep my toe dust, personally. There we go, 70 is our goal. Shicks. Start with a couple hours per week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially as a younger dude, just getting like money in your bank account is a good thing. On top of the fact that like when you're younger, you have way less like bills coming in, so all that money is just bank, you know? Like, I feel like it's strange when like in college, for example, looking back, I made 320 bucks a month, but that was like more than enough to like feed me for that whole month, you know? What are your opinions on a first car? I have $28,000. Have you heard of the idiot that won't back down so I can win this donation war? Me neither. Tora Jeffrey, thank you for the 8.
The idiot that won't back down so I can win this donation war.
I mean, it's not even an idiot. Just multiple people keep donating in $1 increments. All right, 80 we go for the dono. Oof. Cheetos, right? Gross. Disgusting. Disgusting. How does your toe even generate dust? Is it like the stuff you like exfoliate, you know? Oh, that was completely miscalculated, my bad. Dead skin cells, baby. That's what I kind of thought. But I'm like, you know, like when you like use that like scrubber, you get like the rough skin off of like the bottom of your feet. I feel like it's like that is what he's talking about. So it's okay. Haas has a foot fetish, and we just need to accept him, right? No kink shaming in this chat. Decals or cals? Yes. Will you remember me when I die? Probably not. I'll remember you in terms of recognition memory. Like if someone's like, remember this account and shows you your name, I'd be like, yeah, I remember that. But in my ordinary life, probably not. I think you have $28,000 for first car. In my opinion, if you have $28,000 saved up, I'm kind of confused why your parents or whatever need you to get a job. Also, quick question, how the frick do you have $28,000 as a 17-year-old? I want a Volvo. I mean, you can get pretty much whatever, like, decent car. I think as a first car, you should spend like 10K and save the rest. Just buy it with cash, straight up. Buy like a $10,000 car. For $10,000, you can probably get a car like under 50K miles. I don't think you should be spending money on like a 20, 30K new car or whatever. You should not be leasing anything. If you have that much money that you're willing to part with, I say, I have my ways, that sounds illegal. Also sounds very rich family. Get a Mini Cooper? I do love my Mini Cooper. Still running strong. Oh, you left for me, I didn't realize. Don't flip, don't flip. If you didn't flip, then I could have caught up for the demo. Import. We're not rich. Bro, you have $28,000 saved up as a 17-year-old. What do you mean you're not wealthy? You've never worked a job. Where else is that money coming from? Are you selling drugs? We're slightly above middle class. A fun fact, people identify as middle class because they always think of hyper rich people as upper class. In my opinion, you are not middle class if you're making combined household income of over like 300K. At that point, you were just making like an obscene amount of money compared to the average human in the US. The median and average salaries are pretty freaking low for an American household. At this point, if you're living in a house in this current generation, you're doing great. What instruments do you all play? I do not play an instrument. That makes 210K. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You're not middle class. Your dad could feed his family and his secret family that he's not told you about for that amount of money. Sorry, I don't mean this to come off as like anime. That's a pet peeve of mine. My friends used to do that all the time. I grew up in a pretty wealthy neighborhood. My parents' like combined income was maybe like 160, 170K. And like we lived pretty decently, but like it was very much so like we had very basic stuff. My dad was very much like does not like to spend his money on anything. We don't go on trips, we don't buy fancy stuff, we don't drive fancy cars, etc. But what that led to was this awkward kind of interaction where you'd talk with people and they're like, yeah, I mean, it's weird being middle class compared to blah, blah, blah. And then meanwhile, their dad's like a neurosurgeon and their mom's like the CEO of a company and they're making like $1 million a year. And I'm like, you're not middle class, like, get real. He wants to retire and pass the money making to me. Okay, then why does he want you to get a job if he's just gonna give you his job? What do you mean pass the money making? Like it's your job to provide for the family? Where's his retirement, homie? Wow, that was a weird one. Yeah, where's his retirement? He's making 210K. How much is he burning it that he needs someone else to make the money once he retires? Also, I feel like it's a weird thing to be like, hey, 17-year-old son, I'm gonna retire. You need to make money to make up for my lack of income now? It's like, oh, what? And I ask humbly for the same. Yeah, I want my 210K thousand Valid thing. Are you at least nepotism getting a job? You should ask him to give you a job in your company. He's a Mercedes-Benz, but I want to buy a car for myself because it's more dignified. Okay. It's not lack of income. Well, what do you mean pass the money making off to you? You don't need to make money, clearly. You guys have more than enough. He wants to be a man. Okay, cool. Then get a job at the grocery store or something. I mean, I am a fan of like people doing well and then getting their kids to actually work. Grew up with a lot of kids who parents were just like, well, I make money to take care of my kids, and then the kids are like the douchiest kids because they've never had to like earn anything in their life. I'm back. Adam, welcome back. The prices of things, even folks who are in retirement are struggling with finance because their budgeting is strong out thing. Well, yeah, but that's the thing is like, it's why I always kind of, that's what I'm saying with Carlo, like if you're gonna get a car, don't, oh, I have $28,000 to buy a car. No, you have $28,000, some of which you can use to buy a car. In my opinion, if it's a first car and you're not gonna be driving that much, you should be getting like a $10,000 car. That'll last you a while, get it reliable, get it like 3-4 years old. You get like a couple tens of thousand miles on it. It'll last you a while. You just need to do routine checks. And then you can go from there. And then save the rest or invest the rest if you want to talk to people about that or something. I always hate when people have like a bunch of money and they blow it all on a car and they're just like, you know, my budget's so thin. Like, how, someone help me. The economy's killing me. Like, as someone who's good at economy, help me. And then they like show their budget and it's like, okay, so I pay rent. It's $1,000 a month for my like studio apartment. And then it's groceries, like I spend around $200 myself every month. And then of course going out to movies and stuff, that's like $50 a month. Oh, and also my car payment and also insurance for my $50,000 car is $790. And I'm like, okay. And then it's like, and then also the insurance on top of that. And also all the mods on top of that. And also all the blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you're spending like 3 times your rent paycheck on your car? Maybe you shouldn't have that car?
Love you, Daddy Taco. I wanna start streaming. Trying to get 50 subs to start.
Best luck, Sky. Let's get that short form content working for you. Thank you for the $4.99. Dude, Kevin, thank you for the $9 to put us at $89.99. That's crazy, dude.
Longs.
You guys are actually going to just tickle the underside of 90. Crazy. Yeah, that esport director in that Dallas place, I kind of want to talk to the coordinator and see if like it's possible for them to like help me make a resume for that or something. Because low key, that job pays insanely well. And as long as I do like basically what I'm doing and they trust me to do whatever, like I'm like, I would actually go nuts if they allowed, if I actually conned my way into that job. Yeah, it's like the Dallas esport director, I think it's like they said like the salary range is like 80 to 95K a year. I was like, bro, if I could do that on top of like the, I don't know, 50 to 75K range that I'm making already. Like, oof, dude. The only problem is if it would disrupt my ability to like do any of my casting. Nice. I've been driving still underaged. Adam, that's not good. You're going to jail. Sorry, this has been a sting. If there's a 5% income, I know it's rare, and you earn $200 with 5% income when you have 210. What do you mean 5% income? You mean 5% like interest? 5% like growth rate? 5% income tax would take away. Yeah, but he's saying 5% income, so I'm lost on what he means. Also, I'm gonna argue if you're making $200, you are not gonna be paying taxes on that. I believe $600 for most like individual proprietors is going to be, we're gonna actually have to start paying for stuff. Income tax? Well, he just said 5% income, so I was like, what does that mean? I don't play video games for a living. Become a QA tester. Talking about interest rate. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I think he labeled it wrong because they're like, oh no, he's talking about income tax. I was like, I think he was. Well, he added the numbers, so. Also, tell me where you're paying 5% income tax, and I will move there right now. Wow, Neon Raptor. I was about to say, like, if they post again, that's the funniest clip of all time. Oh my gosh. I just want to find love and happiness in this world. Idiot. Hi, Blue Mars. But yes, the math is correct. 5% of 200 is 10. The easiest way to do that in your head, if you guys aren't sure about that random stuff, is think of what 5% of 100 is, and then double it. If it's a 5% of 200 you're looking for. Because 200 is 2 100s. Is that crazy? Math. Look at that. Ooh, okay. Thank you, teammate, for being passive. It's actually my favorite type of game, is when teammates are actually understanding that if we dive in on absolutely everything, we will overcommit. They're actually like rotating like pretty passively at times. I'm so handsome and attractive when they play like this. Yeah, a little late. It's fine. Amp skill is playing passive again, and this is why we win. SV, I just gotta hope you cleared this time. You kinda didn't. That's fine. Learned a bit about finance in school last year, but I forgot some things. Okay. That was less like finance and more just percentages. I don't know. It's Mo Salah. It is not, actually. Well, I mean, it kind of is. But hello, Mo Salah. Donut goal? Yes, we are 1 cent short. And because I think that's funny, we will put the dono goal at, the super chat goal at 90. We are officially 1 cent short. Is Musa Salah? Oh, he's not truly Mohammed Salah. He's a fraud! Hey, best news. It's been alrighty. And then you'll never want to play video games again. If I got a high-paying job outside of streaming and casting, nah, not at all. I think about that a lot. Like, there's some things that I definitely, like, in grad school, I was doing it because I liked research and I liked what I was studying and whatnot. But, like, if I became a millionaire, I would not do it, you know? But, like, casting and content, like, yeah, I made money and whatnot.
My GF wanted to do the deed on her Honda Civic.
But, like, if I suddenly became rich, I would still want to stream. I would still want to cast, you know? You are nuts? Actually, I'm a person. Close one. Are you close to getting GC3? No. We're still, like, probably, like, 4 or 5 games off. Want to do the deed on her Honda Civic? Whoa. Hello, Doctor. Thank you for the 420. LMAO mean number. So I just realized there's a bunch of Sam players. What a pre-jump on the bump! Holy crap! Bonk, I got sent out of there. Wow. My Audi 3 broke down very expensively at 60K miles. I'm sorry. Do on my own accord. I like that a lot.
I'm doing it on my own accord.
Imagine that being your standard. Oof. There's something about watching my teammate take the ball off my hood as I have 100 boost. That's just fascinating. Woo! Good pass, Ledger. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We're so back! That was an angle. When she saw it, she asked him Honda Fit. You need to stop the doctor. 98.79. Can we break 100?
She asked if it would Honda Fit.
There are children who watch this stream. Hey, Ledger, you there? Nice. No, Davatrox, how dare you? No one loves you. Okay, Ledger. Oh. Whew. Vishnu, hello. I'm leaving you, Taco. Bye, Carlo. You made 30K a day. What would you do with yourself? When we were talking about it at work, we all agreed to be freak offs. What the what? Bro's going to the strip club every day with 30K apparently. Made 30K a day. That's what, like just about $1 million a year. Am I being taxed on that? I'd probably put about half of it in a savings account just to pay for taxes or whatever. I mean, I guess I'd just go to an accountant and be like, hey, I'm making 30K a day or 900K, you know, a month or whatever. Wait, that's not even close to $1 million a year. What I was doing on that math, that's terrible. Anyway, yeah, you're basically making like 10-ish million a year. I mean, I'd probably just invest a bunch of it. And then from then out, I'd probably just upgrade some of my I mean, so long as the money's guaranteed, you know? If I have like a job, I feel like you can still technically be like, if you just like magically gifted me a job or something. That's a ping pong OG right there. I buy so much Pepsi. $98.79 chat. There we go. Up to 100 on the dono goal. It's me, guys. Danger Taco. Give me money. Yes, please give Matt L money. He is my he runs my escrow service. Pepsi sucks. I'm gonna say it. I think Pepsi as a beverage itself is bad. Things in the Pepsi family of products aren't that bad though. Also, you guys ever been to one of those like Pepsi remix machines or whatever? Or like the Coca-Cola remix machines where they have like every flavor of anything that's ever existed? Why can't I buy half that? There's like, I remember there was a Coca-Cola vanilla cherry Coke. And I was like, oh, and I got it. And I was like, this is delicious. Holy crap. And then I started Googling where I could buy it and I couldn't buy it. I was like, what the heck? You just give me this billion-dollar formula and you're not gonna do this? For anything about 120, we are officially at $99.99 for the Super Chat goal. That is just cruel. You can buy Cherry Coke and Villain Coke separately. That's what I'm saying! It's like, oh, I can't combine them? It's just cruel, is what I'm saying. I didn't even like drinking soda, and that stuff was like cocaine. That's what the machine is doing. Yes, but it almost feels different. I don't know. I think they genuinely just have the syrups themselves. I feel like when you combine two sodas together, it's not quite the same. Cruel like that dono goal, yes. Simone donate? Simone Biles? Bro, if Simone Biles watched my stream, I'd be hype. Ooh, nice little lift. I was playing his tap forward and he didn't tap it, so. Okay, I wasn't sure if he went for that or not. Favorite flavor waifu? Excuse me? If you know what your waifu tastes like, you need to get off the internet and go to therapy. Ooh, I like the part where it wasn't even close to me on a target. It's like that Simpsons meme. If you know what flavor waifu you are, it's like, I'm gonna need you to log off. How did you get to that? That guy must have used every single ounce of boost to get to that. Oh. I like strawberry milk personally. Strawberry milk's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. Why have we never experimented with other types of berries in milk, you know? Like there's like strawberry flavored milk. Why not cherry flavored? Why not blueberry? Why not blue raspberry? Blue raspberry tastes great in every other flavor, just not milk, I guess. Is it because strawberries are sweet and raspberries are more like tart? Berries and cream is a thing which is kind of milkish, I guess. Also, how you doing, Zig? I think blueberry milk would work. I don't think raspberry would work because it's like more tart. I think anything that's tart would not work. Where's my pineapple milk? Ugh. Banana milk? Oh, that sounds gross. That sounds like euphemism. Okay, we're gonna move away from that one, chat. Raspberry, yes. This game feels like one that's gonna be really brutal because it feels like we should be winning this game. Cool, kinda wish he didn't turn on that. Really? This got stolen right as I got there, apparently. These guys aren't in a party, and yet they're rotating like really cleanly around each other. My randoms when, oh, buddy. Raspberry is the Wednesday of fruit? As in like the day of the week, or like Wednesday Addams? Guys, we could be pushing the milk boundaries if we come out with raspberry milk. Raspberry is actually, my hot take, maybe might be my favorite fruit. Maybe the best fruit. Why would you not lob that? Oh. Almost insanely good pass there, but he didn't jump in time. Raspberry be doo-doo. Oh, man, Goosey and I disagree on a lot of stuff. Sad. I'm losing my autism, running out of things to say. I'm gonna ask you to not do that. Unless you're legitimately autistic, let's not call you just running out of things to say, losing my autism. No, day of the week and mostly based on their spellings. Oh, Wednesday, yes. It's the February. That never sat right with me. I was born in February. February is how I say it. I don't think I ever pronounced the R in February. I think pineapples are great in short bursts. Like I don't think I've ever gotten a bowl of pineapple and been like, oh boy. Mostly because they're too acidic, but like I feel like when you give me like a slice or two, I'm like, ooh, you know? Give me something to yap about? I shouldn't have to give you something to yap about. You should talk or interact with other people. I'm gonna be low-key, when people come in to chat with things to yap about, I normally dislike those chatters just because they're just talking about nonsense. It's very LMAO so random type of humor. Only true shooters play Tarkov. Have you played the finals yet, Goosey? Or are you more of a fan of the realism and BR aspect of Tarkov? I do think Tarkov's mechanic of risking losing everything you bring into every map is a very cool idea. I do really like that dynamic. It makes it like even more tense. Because when you die in like any other game, you're like, oh no, I died. But in Tarkov, there's like stakes, you know? Like that's real. That to me, I think it makes it way more intensive than anything else. Like realism aside of like actually having to count your bullets and whatnot. Give me the hard text that Tarkov has? Oh, for sure. Doc, I'm gonna go. All right, side. All right, then bye, Slaw. 5 spoonfuls of raspberry is pretty good in a glass. I'm gonna push the boundaries. 7 in a glass of milk is close to the boundary to be okay. Wait, 5 spoonfuls, but when you get to 7, it's too much. I could eat raspberries all day. They're legitimately my favorite fruit. I think blueberries get too mushy too fast, and that's one thing I'd always dislike about them. Like my fruit to be firm, if you know what I mean. The cheaters, the bugs, terrible AI. Or UI. It wouldn't be a top tier video game without glaring problems that need addressing. It's weird how shooters are like universally the most like cheated on video games, I swear. Apparently Val's anti-cheat, if it catches you in the pre-game, pre-round lobby, it turns you into a frog. I found that really cute. Oh, on the beat on Spotify. That's nice. What about blackberries? Blackberries flavoring is not my favorite. Also, they're like too juicy, if you guys know what I mean. I feel like it's like eating a fruit gusher. Just syrup for coffee? Oh, okay. Do you switch cars because I said yesterday? Nope. I don't remember what you said yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. We had a wild raspberry plant next to the creek back in my home, or my home growing up. Nice. Trying to bump him, he's not even on target to get bumped. Just saw a broken Cybertruck. Good. When I was younger, I would eat, whoa. When I was younger, I would eat blackberries. I think my hand was bleeding. I feel no pain. So you weren't a smart kid. I'm kidding. No, I mean, that stuff is like, I don't know. Blackberries are just like not, I've never had a blackberry and be like, man, I can't wait to have more of that. I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's fine. And then I move on. I think they're good, like, in terms of like stuff to add to a smoothie or something. Like I'd add blackberry in there. I wouldn't mind that. But it'd have to be in an ensemble of fruits, you know? Tarkov Arena? Turn Tarkov into arena shooter? Thank you for the bump into the boost. Hungry Hippo, you're gonna have to get that before it resets. Nice. Take a 50? Oh, never mind. Good cut. Yeah, we need that open space. Fine, as long as we don't let him shoot wide open. What are we doing? Oh, God. Orbexy chasing that ball to the sideline instead of just turning and playing the middle. That's sad. Yeah, we are 1 cent from our dono goal. It's pretty tragic, not gonna lie. Oh no. It's fine. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize he was that far away. I was just trying to pop it over him to make sure like he wouldn't get the initial read. Ooh, if we stayed upfield, bro. Kind of hoping we would be shadowing that. That's not good. That's fine. Okay. We're just gonna put that on target just to keep them back so we can spawn in, get our boost. Ooh. Ooh, 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 no, you hit it too late! Bro, that was a wide open, the guy backflipped. That's so tragic, dude. That's fine, that's snowing. Oh, that's kind of dangerous. Buddy gave it away, all right, cool. Pass that off, nice. Touch once, bait him in, flick. That, guess works. Haha, nice. Close one. These things are just loud and annoying constantly. The Tarkov Arena. Hi, Lucas. Not much. We're just playing against a pro player and his friends over and over again. Seeing close people just dying to them without being close. I feel like the hardest thing about I feel like the hardest part about most shooters, especially when they're not in like the arena shooter or tac shooter genre, is just how realistic you want to be. So what Goosey and Zig are talking about with like dying through walls and stuff through an explosion, it's always like if the logic of the game is like any explosion will kill you as long as there's a clear line of sight between you and the explosion, that's fine. But like the moment you get killed by like laying down behind a wall and then an explosion goes on outside and it kills you, it's just like, I don't know about that. Those are the things that always made me rage in Call of Duty. It's just dying to like the most random of glitches and you're like, what? Random mortar strikes happen across the map now in addition. Do you get warned about the mortar strikes? I don't know how I feel about just random mortar strikes. Because it's like at a certain point, there's only so much you can like move around. Is it to like incentivize people to move? Could give an alert and a location. Second game of the day was pretty bad, not gonna lie, just off in every way. That's how it is. Testing, really? Okay. Because personally, I always liked when I started casting Fortnite, or not casting, but I got offered potentially it's like a couple $100s to host collegiate Fortnite, and I was like, yo, I would love to host more, and I would love to host in a different esport. And so I had to like read up on like the newer seasons of Fortnite and the changes and competitively. And the one thing that kind of blew my mind of how good of an idea I think it was Storm Surge, which if people do not play Fortnite, I understand as basically like you have to do a certain amount of damage to other people. And if you don't, over time, like as the rounds compress, you just start taking damage from like a bolt of lightning that just strikes your character. And it's basically just to incentivize you, like if you're just gonna bush camp the whole time, you're like you will eventually die. Like you have to move and you have to actually like fire shots at the enemy at some point. And I'm like, great idea. Personally, that was my biggest issue with like a lot of BRs is it doesn't incentivize you to. That's honestly why I don't like modern Warzone, because it feels like when I'm watching pro Warzone, it's just them camping for like 45 minutes straight and then getting aggressive at the end when the circle basically forces you out in the open. And I'm like, I'm all good for like being tactical, but like you watch any team and it's just them in a house, like sitting there for about like 20 minutes straight strategizing about crossing the street. And I'm like, yes, I get that. That's like tense in a way, but I don't know. I kind of like how like Fortnite kind of solved that by just being like, you have to firebolt the people. Like you have to at least take some firefights and exchange damage. Oh, anything hit it that far away? What a shot! Yeah, oh, yeah, that's zero boost. Okay, well, this was not a winnable game. Particle beams and me just don't work together that sometimes. I have to go bowling. Okay, well then, enjoy your bowling. Oh, I thought Sauce is gonna bump him, so I'm like, oh, okay, I can afford to just tap right down the middle. Sick boost steal. I like the part where you miss your boot for the ball. On fort. Oof, just the lack of threat we have. Or could we just purposely staying in goal, or? Oof. Yeah, we're not touching the ball right now. All right, GG's. Please let me out. Ooh, this is bordering on an abandon right now. This is actually insane. I genuinely don't think we've taken a shot this game. We have 2. And a fake kickoff. Oh. Whiff. What are we still doing playing this game? Let me out! Bro, this is so stupid. What are we doing? They literally have 6 times our shots. Ah, can't even hit that on target. Sad. It's just like so painful. Like you guys are either, and the worst part is like you'll play people like this who are very clearly tilted with you, and then they just keep queuing, and I'm like, no. Alrighty, so I am going to pause and not queue for a bit. Time to turn off stream. All right. Goodbye, Matt. Shout out to Doctor seeing my super chat goal and donating 5 bits, which is the equivalent of 5 cents, and says LMFAO, this doesn't count towards your super chat goal. Yes, cruel. Oh, I like how my camera focused on my knuckles like that. Yeah, we're 2 hours into the stream. It feels longer. I don't know why. Hopefully we can continue getting, we were getting some decent games. We were like winning like 70 to 80% of our games for a bit. And then games like that are just like kind of like, all right, you're playing like a full party and you're playing with like people who are, I don't know, playing like they're spooked. It's just like at a certain point you will be taking a fat L. Would you be an announcer for the next FNCS? Considering I know very little about Fortnite and any of the players in there, that would be a travesty. It's kind of like how I'd feel if they got announced RLCS next season and then, and it would just be like a Fortnite talent. Like if they just hired Monster D-Face for RLCS, I would riot. I would be so furious if like a talent who knows like very little about the game, hasn't really worked in the scene at all, suddenly got a gig. I would be not okay. That was actually a fear a lot of people had when Blast took over. They were like, oh, what if they bring in Fortnite talent? And I'm like, I don't think they would do that. RSL now? No. Based on the last game, we're definitely nowhere close. I'll tell you, I'm 6'10". Yeah, why are you so frowny? All right, if it's the same team, I might just end stream, Loki. Cool. We got different teammates. Let's see how this one works. You actually left it for me. Damn, these teammates are actually passing. This is insane. What a development. Tyler just shoot on target. I bumped the only goalie. No! Sad he didn't know that. Like 16, he's also jacked for the French clothes. They are the hottest dudes. Timeless copy pasta. Cool bum. In your Oswald? Good to hear, Casey. Oof, that was a hefty sneeze. Nice. I'm 24 cheeseburgers long. Okay, so what are we defining as a cheeseburger? I'm gonna say what? 3.5, 4 inches is probably how wide a cheeseburger is. Or are we talking about height? I'd say cheeseburgers are probably like 2 inches tall. Alrighty, good pass. How many slices of cheese? That's a lot of measurements to think of. Oh, I just ran out of boost before that. Like, crazy. He was not supersonic, but okay. Okay. Grab. Nice. Approximately 121 slices. I mean, that's like, a slice is like 1/8 of an inch, maybe. Maybe. Wow, that's a goal. What an unnecessary goal to give up. God, like how different this game goes when you have teammates who want to challenge the ball. Oh, wait! I did not expect a no miss. Was this on target? Did I need to touch this? It was not! No! Frick, dude. I thought that was just gonna make it in on the near post. Well, why did I mention this game was going well? Now we're slowly giving up goofy goals. No, no. Thank you. Oh, that's what you get! Wow, that's the most instant karma I've ever seen. That's crazy. That guy broke the rule one and it immediately turned into a miscommunication double commit. That's really funny. Hello. Oh my gosh. How's everything going? Doing all right. Almost hit $100 in super chat today. Other than that, just trying to make sure we are progressing, getting our MMR up, keeping our mood nice. We finally got some casting this weekend, which I'm excited about. Probably pinging YouTube about it. Nice. Broke a rule one, tut, tut, tut. Exactly. That was really funny that was happened that quick. I've never seen it happen that fast. Did you SSL? Not in this stream, no. Did is in like ever, then yes. My title is literally multi-season SSL. Service is gonna suck in a bit, so I gotta go see it. All right, see you, Casey. Thanks for popping in. Oh, that's what happens when you try to read chat. Oh, whoops. Understeered on that one. Oh, what the? There we go. Yeah, we should be doing rings instead of just chilling on these freaking long queues. It's also like 6 o'clock now, so not really sure why these queues are still so long. Okay. Not losing too much. Coming that. Oh. Took that turn too fast. Oh, hit that with 1 pixel. And I would love a game. I would love us to actually get a queue. It's funny how this happened. Oh, there we go. There we go, chat. There we go, chat. No, it's Bolton. Wow, I did not know he was still alive. Not gonna lie, I was that confident that Silks wouldn't go for that. And then he did. On Ford. No, ball, don't go, please. I heard him jump right after I did. Ugh, timing on that was tough. What's your political opinion in South Park? Considering I don't do political opinions, I don't have anything to say about that. I'll say South Park is pretty good at satirizing things. They're at their best when they're satirizing like a full like episode and not just like as a side joke. I feel like sometimes they kind of miss the mark, but for the most part, like they kind of nail a lot of like nicher things. Granted, I have no idea about modern South Park. I have not watched South Park in years. I always like their parody episodes the most. Like there's like episodes where like there's giant guinea pigs like roaming around the world. I think they titled it The Startling. Like found footage horror parody. That's not a real way to play. Oh, try to get a little tire on that. Oh, I think he'd still get back to that. These guys need to hit the ball. It's like the 7th time they've gone for an air dribble and just completely whiffed. Like the amount of times they have succeeded off that exact same thing. All right, another duo to Q dodge. Oh, there's just not a lot of games remaining, Chad. It feels like we're running out. Oh, just gonna pause for a sec. Just gonna sit back, just take a quick nap. Okay, we're back. That was a little too relaxing. I think if we lose this next one, I'm gonna get off. Got a good super chat streak, almost hit $100. These games are kind of butt now, so not really in the mood to keep going. My favorite just has to be the one where there was like haunted, where Ike was haunted and passed by Michael Jackson. I don't remember that episode at all. I have very little recollection of like a lot of South Park episodes. Like even like the more significant like multi-part episodes where are like stuff that I like very barely remember. I don't know, South Park was never really a favorite show of mine. I felt like it was like a show that I enjoyed from time to time, but I don't ever like find myself going back to watch episodes of it. Yeah, we're reaching the end of our mental rope here. Only so much we can do here. 3 minutes later, possessed, yes. I figured. Alrighty. All right, we have the other triple party, or triple Q, and we have the same two dudes. Oh, and we're double committing. That's fascinating. Okay. All right, guys. That is not going to win, only because Bolton can physically see me and his teammate there, and he still commits. So I'm going to bed. And by going to bed, I mean ending stream. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for the stream. Sub if you're new, and bye.